Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a major problem. We have a major problem, and that is Liverpool and Arne Slot. Oh, God. Liverpool 2, Aston Villa 0. Another opponent which is deemed as tough. You know, people are saying they haven't played any tough teams. They played Villa now. They played Chelsea. They played Arsenal. And yeah, they got United at an easy time, but they played United. Those aren't easy games. The only game they've lost is against Nottingham Forest at Anfield, which was crazy. But look at what Nottingham Forest are doing this season. They're surprising everybody. But Liverpool are top of the league. And right now, they have to be seen as the new favourites to go and win the Premier League. First and foremost, guys, like, share, subscribe, turn the notifications on. Damn! I didn't see this coming. When Klopp left, everybody was speaking about what's going to happen to Liverpool. They're going to fall off. We're all talking about banter era. Oh, it's going to be the David Moyes. You know, I was running my jokes too. When Klopp announced that he's leaving, I cooked for the whole day. Man, I was happy that guy was gone. You know what I'm saying? Some people need to be gone for the world to be a better place. And Jurgen Klopp was one of them. But Arne Slot comes in, keeps the side. They don't lose players. Comes in with a presence of calm. Sorry, people, my mic dropped. Back to what I was saying. Arne Slot came in with a sense of calm, a sense of, relax. And if anyone watches FCM, I said last year that what could happen potentially is the manager that comes in from Klopp. I know a lot of times Liverpool like managers that galvanize the city. They like people that are like high energy, just like Scousers are. However, when you look at what Bill Shankly, this is through research, Bill Shankly was the manager who galvanized the whole city of Liverpool. You know, he was like them on the pitch. You know, he was the manager, but he was also like a fan. And he was the great talker. He had the punchlines. He has legendary quotes. He's the one that really grabbed the city. He won some trophies. However, it was when he left and Bob Paisley took over, who was a lot more of a calming figure, a lot more of a chilled presence. They ended up dominating world football, winning Champions League, I think they won 6 leagues, won 3 Champions Leagues. They ended up dominating the game. He was a very different presence and different figure to a Bill Shankly. However, he was more successful. Could this be the case happening again with Jurgen Klopp and Arne Slot? He's a lot different to Klopp. Klopp is high energy, rock and roll, pumping fist. Arne Slot is very cool, very calm, straight talking, clear and concise, not to be messed around with, similar to Bob Paisley. I remember there was a story that they said Bob Paisley, I think he wanted Bill Shankly to be coming to the dressing room, but Bill Shankly didn't want to impose. You know, that's how humble that he was. And I think Arne Slot is just, from what I've seen, from what I've read, it feels like very similar situation. Benitez was quite of a calm guy. Gerard Houllier was pretty of a calm guy, but they didn't have a Klopp at that moment. A Klopp that galvanized them, picked them up from the dirt, now left them with a good squad, and here Arne Slot is to take over. And I think it's very similar parallels. So if there's any Liverpool fans in here, hey, I don't know if any 50, 60-year-olds are watching my content, but hey, if you do your research, you'll know what I'm talking about. Liverpool, man, they're on fire. We have to give a shout out to what they're doing. Gravenberch is settled. Diaz is on fire. I want to talk about Curtis Jones, how good he looks on the ball, off the ball, bringing energy, bringing quality, technical ability, passing, drive. He's added so much to the Liverpool midfield. And as I said, He is now a mainstay in that team. They spent a lot of money on Szoboszlai, but they had Rice at home, man. They had Rice at home. But look, Szoboszlai will come off the bench in games and make an impact, I'm sure. But in the end, to be honest, the Liverpool is a tough team in Aston Villa. But Aston Villa did have a lot of chances. Aston Villa, maybe not a lot of clear-cut chances, but Aston Villa will probably feel that they should have scored today. And maybe that's the one element of Liverpool that still maybe lingers. Do Liverpool still have a little bit of a vulnerable side where they make games a little bit of a basketball match? Probably so. But you're seeing that in Man City as well, and you're seeing some struggles in Arsenal. I do think with Konate and with Van Dijk fit, them guys have a real chance of winning this Premier League. Konate is going on the radar. He has been absolutely fantastic this season in all aspects. Aerially, driving, defending in wide areas. He has been monstrous, man. So he deserves a lot of credit for what he is doing this season. I think that's not being spoken about enough. I think obviously when you're a partner of VVD, you often only speak about Virgil van Dijk, but let's give Konate his credit as well. Mo Salah doing what Mo Salah does. I don't think it was a vintage or a top performance from Salah, but he had an impact in both goals. He was blowing away from Bailey. He did get fouled. Played on, Nunes went and scored. They gave that as an assist. You know me, I'm the assist watcher. I don't know about that, but last one, no doubts about it. Gets on the ball, Diego Carlos mistake, threw on goal. He really and truly maybe should have passed, but Salah hesitated, waited. Martinez went down, and he just lifts it above him, man. Legendary figure in this Premier League, continuing to do things, continuing to break records, and man, that conversation about Liverpool's best Premier League player or greatest, maybe these conversations will soon be had if they win this Premier League, man. If they win this Premier League now, VVD, Salah, they're going to be putting themselves in conversations with Steven Gerrard, I'm not going to go as far back as Kenny Dalglish and that. And when I look at the Kenny Dalglish thing, I think it's clear that he should be seen as the GOAT from stats and what they won and his meaning to the club. But hey, I'm not a Liverpool fan to vouch for that, and I wasn't watching football at that time. So, man, Liverpool are the favourites, man. We have to be honest. In terms of impressiveness, in terms of best performances, I think it's been Liverpool. They got solidity at the back. They've got engines in midfield. They've got quality in midfield. They've got the arguably the best forward in the league in Mo Salah. They've got everything they kind of need, and that's what they had last season. But as I said, this year, maybe there's just a little bit more element of control. Yes, today, there's sometimes a basketball game, but there's still a little bit more of element of control and the importance of keeping players fit. That is going to be major. Mo Salah does go to the AFCON in January, I believe, if Egypt qualified. I may be wrong. So that might be an issue. That could cause a little issue, but I think Liverpool should be able to get through that. I think Gakpo's been coming off the bench, making impact. We saw Diaz coming off started today, but he hasn't been starting many, and he got his goal. He should have scored more as well. So as much as we're saying Villa should have scored, I think Liverpool could have scored more as well, man. And honestly, it's just a massive, massive credit to them. McAllister in midfield, the quality that he has, one of my favourite players in the league, actually. Man, everybody that said that Liverpool are going to fall off, let's take back our words, man. Liverpool are here and Liverpool are serious. They're 5 points clear of Manchester City now. And they are also, they're 5 points clear of Man City now. And they are 10 points as it stands clear of Arsenal. 10 points. And Arsenal go to Stamford Bridge tomorrow with a team that's joint points with them. It's a big weekend, people. I said it. It's a big weekend. And Liverpool right now are the major winners of this weekend, man. Man City lose, Liverpool win. Now they can watch with their feet up, cigar in their mouth, watching the Chelsea-Arsenal game, man. Massive credit to them. And boy, let me know in the comments, are Liverpool now the title favourites? Is it, well, I can't say it's theirs to lose. That's too far. But are they now, in your eyes, 11 games in, have you adjusted your eyes and think to yourself, they are the favourites? It's a big question, man. It's a big question. Honestly, it's a very, very big question. Villa have had couple bad results lately. I think maybe they need to try and find a way of getting John Duran started now. I know the off-the-bench gimmick thing was working for a bit, but listen, I'm sure he can still add something going forward from a starting position. So I would like to see John Duran starting games. What does that mean for Ollie Watkins, though? That's something that Emery is going to have to decide. But I do think maybe they need to switch it up a little bit because they do have a lot of games with the Champions League there as well. And Duran's not starting in either. So I think maybe they need to get him in. But I wouldn't worry about Villa right now. I think Villa Maybe later in the season, they might drop down a little bit because of the fixtures. But overall, I mean, still top 6 is what Villa, I think, right now would probably be aiming for, and they're on track for that. So, man, listen, guys, man, I don't want to make this one a long one. I have dropped another video earlier. Is it time to be scared about Liverpool? Is it time for the Premier League to stand up and there might be a new winner? Is it another City Pool moment? Who knows? Arsenal, man. You guys have to do something. You can't let this happen. You cannot let this happen, man. But listen, guys, it's myself, CultureCams. Like, share, subscribe, turn the notifications on. I'm about to go and enjoy my Saturday night. I wanted to stay in at the moment to give you guys the video. So if you could just give a like, as appreciation, I would appreciate that. Big up, everybody. I'm out. Peace.